think honestly BRICS has a different agenda. I'm not saying that they may not want to express solidarity. I mean, that's really not my brief, because BRICS will have a whole delegation coming for BRICS, and the invitations are at the highest level, and whoever comes from the government will undoubtedly do their very best, I think, to ensure that there is a solid, constructive outcome. Whether that will include what you're suggesting in terms of a statement about the terrorist attack, I don't know, and I don't even know if it's in the draft that they're working on already. As far as the other issues you're concerned, international forums are not our preoccupation. Our preoccupation is, honestly, our bilateral relationship with Pakistan and Pakistan's complete failure to dismantle the infrastructure of terrorism in their country. This is what we keep telling our interlocutors. If Pakistan is as innocent as they claim to be, why do they give safe haven to wanted terrorists who are listed on the designated terrorist list by the US government, who are on the United Nations 1267 committee's wanted list? These are people and organizations whose names are known. Why do they enjoy safe haven in Pakistan? Why are they able to live peacefully, to conduct training camps, to educate people and radicalize further people, to equip arms and get people to practice their arms and Kalashnikovs and so on Pakistani soil? It is not really a question that the international community can do much with. We have to say to Pakistan, we've been saying to Pakistan, you get your act together, you crack down on this infrastructure of terrorism that is visible everywhere in your country. Then, of course, we can talk. We have so many languages in common with the Pakistanis. We can talk to them in Hindustani. We can talk to them in Punjabi. We can talk to them in English. There's no problem in finding common languages with Pakistan. The problem is finding a common vision for decency, for peace. We want to be left in peace to grow and develop. They don't want to leave us alone. They want to harass us. They want to undermine us. They want to cut us. This whole bleeding to death India by 1,000 cuts. We're not going to bleed to death so easily. They better forget that idea.
But I understand you're in an international trip, so the way the other countries, such as Brazil, Colombia, just been to Colombia, do you feel that the mission was accomplished in Colombia? They fully retracted their statement, for the Pakistani after the attacks. Do you feel that South America is giving you that, international recognition that terrorism is unacceptable?
Absolutely, and this has been very clear in all the countries we've been to. Brazil is the fourth country. And I would say in all four countries, we've had a very, very clear success, if that's the word. I don't like to boast of success. That's for others to judge. But we have got our message through very clearly, including to those who may have had some misunderstandings. And as a result of getting our message through, we have certainly been able, in my view, to come back feeling that these countries understand our situation better and express full solidarity with our struggle against terrorism, which is the main purpose of our trip.
Sir, you're going to Washington, D.C., which is not a stop, it's not a hub, it's a very important place to get the message across. What are your expectations going in Washington, D.C. for your next leg of the trip?
Well, I think my expectations are that it's going to be a challenging visit. We have a lot of different kinds of audiences we're addressing. We'll be addressing government officials, we'll be addressing senators and congressmen on the Hill, we'll be addressing a lot of media, we'll be addressing a lot of think tanks that specialize in international questions. So there's quite a cross-section of people we'll be seeing and talking to. And I am sure, judging by some of the information floating around, flying around, we'll get some interesting and perhaps challenging questions which we'll be very happy to answer. That's why we're going.